Welcome back to Motorhead Garage, presented by Dustless Blasting. You know, for more than 30 years, there's been one name and an unmistakable sound to describe American horsepower, and that name is Flowmaster. Today we have a 2016 Chevrolet Silverado. We're going to swap off the stock exhaust for an American Thunder system. You can clearly see the stock exhaust. It's the one that has the muffler the size of a suitcase. We're going to swap that out for this beautiful mandrel bent system that gives us two options. We can either come straight out the back with the tailpipes, or we can move over to the side. The heart of the American Thunder exhaust system is, of course, the Flowmaster Super 40 muffler. This is the piece that has been equipped on hundreds and hundreds of thousands of cars over the years. They've been making these things since the 1980s. American-made, out in California, and the coolest thing is, we visited their plant recently to show you exactly the manufacturing process they put into place.
It's a 130,000 square foot building, and we do the manufacturing for Flowmaster, and then we do the distribution for B&M and Hirsch. So right now our build is at 10,000 mufflers a week and 1,300 kits a week. For our exhaust kits, we start off with the stainless steel tubing that comes in. Tube bending will bend all the pipes that we need for that exhaust kit. Our newest bender has a multiple die setup so that we don't change out our tooling. And the mandrel is what differentiates us, right? There's a mandrel that goes inside the tube, so when we bend it, the ID of the tubing stays constant. Parts department will bend all the hangers that we need, and then the mufflers will get made in robotics. Those then will come together into our mainline weld department, where they weld them all together. It'll then go and get painted, and then go to kit pack. On the muffler side, it really starts with the end caps. The cases are made basically in real time. Those get brought over to robotics. Mufflers will get stuffed by the robots. End caps will get put on, they get fully welded, and then go and get painted and put in a box. So when new cars will come out, he will get them brought in by local dealers, and he'll do one of two things. He'll assess if the current system will work on the new car or if a new system needs to be produced. He'll mock up the first initial build for us, and then he sends down to us all the prints and all the masters along with the initial exhaust kit finish. And from that is where we'll go and make the first production run that goes into inventory. One of the beauties of the Flowmaster brand is we have 15 different styles of mufflers. So we like to say we have an exhaust system for everyone.
Now we're making great progress with our Flowmaster exhaust system. We come off the catalytic converter to our muffler, and then what we did is we went ahead and put our tailpipe on all the way to our tip. Now you remember Brian mentioned the two options? We're coming out the side, and I think it was a great choice. It looks good. Now there's a couple tips. We took our blaster, we went ahead and put it on all the hangers, and we kept everything loose. We don't want to tighten everything up till we're in position. Brian, we're going to go ahead and do this driver's side. I'll go ahead and feed this. It was 3 pieces.
Yeah, man.
Very simple installation.
Yeah, this thing fits like a glove, and it uses the factory hangers as well. So we're going to come up a little bit, John, roll it towards me just a hair.
Okay.
And I am on my hanger here.
Slides right in with that blaster.
Yep.
Perfect, all right. Now it came in 3 pieces, so what we have to do next is come over here to this side. I actually installed a hanger up here. The instructions were real clear. It showed the hole in the frame and where to put it, and it was very, very simple. Come over to the nice hanger and just go ahead and install this one. And once I got that in, we can go ahead and put the clamps on and start tightening up a little bit, but we want to get a final adjustment. Now, you know, the scientist is going to come out me, Brian, but, you know, the exhaust sounds great, but it's all about that volumetric efficiency, man. You talked about it before, getting the air in the engine and out. I mean, it's a big air pump.
Absolutely. One of the things that's included in this kit, too, are hanger keepers, which are important. Little kind of starred washers, and what those are going to do is make sure you keep your the exhaust hangers stay in the rubber where they need to be.
Yeah, and that's going to do that as well. Now, that exhaust is going to get out of here. That engine's going to breathe better. We're going to get a lot more performance out of this truck, and it's going to sound good. Speaking of sound good, stick around. We're going to let it down, and we want to hear this truck. All right, the moment of truth. Whew, thing sounds great.
Way better than stock. The install was a breeze. The kit, the American Thunder kit, really was a nice piece.
Man, this thing sounded good. Why is it that I always test drive the pickup trucks and you get to drive the SS Camaros?
These fit your rugged personality way better.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Well, I'm gonna go drive this one. We'll be right back after the break.